now it makes me wonder if they are capable of such in our own ground. What are we gonna experience out in Manchester? What are we gonna see at the Etihad? But do you know what? We don't really care. You can bring all the players you want. You can bring all the refs you want. You can bring that little ginger fraud in midfield that always gets injured in a Champions League final, turns a bright shade of red. Yeah, you can bring that roided up Viking as well, claiming he drinks raw milk and eats testicles, moving like Liver King. We don't care, bro. I'm still not happy. I'm still not okay. I'm still not satisfied. The bitter taste of that result against Manchester City is still in my mouth. It's still very fresh. I can still taste it. And because of that, we've been preparing. We've been training. We've been running in the snow. Yeah. Carrying trees. 1-2, 1-2. Hitting the mitts. And preparing for what's going to be a very big episode today. We are hunting down Atletico de Madrid in the league, praying for a miracle because it's not in our hands. But do you know what is in our hands? Do you know what's in our control? This game upcoming against Manchester City, second leg of the Champions League semi-final. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. But I am upset because if you saw that game and you saw how it transpired, you would be as well. We were by far the better team. By far the better team, playing the better football. And these dons had to resort to fraud. They had to resort to criminal activity in order to get a result in our stadium. But now it makes me wonder if they are capable of such in our own ground. What are we going to experience out in Manchester? What are we going to see at the Etihad? But do you know what? We don't really care. You can bring all the players you want. You can bring all the refs you want. You can bring that little ginger fraud in midfield that always gets injured in a Champions League final, turns a bright shade of red. Yeah, you can bring that roided up Viking as well, claiming he drinks raw milk and eats testicles, moving like Liver King. We don't care, bro. And Pep, we can bring that bald head as well, because we're about to knock it out of the Champions League as we advance to the final. Now the game plan. It's not going to be too different. It's going to be very similar to how we approached the game in the first leg. Because it worked. It worked. Yes, it worked. And I believe it can work again. I believe we will be able to go out there and impose our game on them again. Play the better football again, but this time we have to be more clinical. This time we have to be more ruthless because we know, boys, we're not going to be playing against 11 men. We're playing against the 11 men. We're playing against the ref. We're playing against the assistant. We're playing against the VAR. We're playing against the whole fans. This is the team we've chosen. This is the team that I believe will be worthy to go out there and compete. We have Robert Lewandowski up top and Gavi on the left with Rafinha on the right. Those are the main changes. Of course, in midfield, we have De Jong, Pedri, and Romeu, and the back line is the consistent back line that has been there all season. Gavi, big game for him. Can he take control of the game the way we always ask him to? We'll see. Rafinha, big game for him. Can he be that spark in the attack and really take the game to Manchester City's fullbacks, really stretch their defense, really be aggressive and be ruthless as well? We'll see. And Lewandowski, big game for him as well, mate. Champions League second leg. Yeah, it's you against Haaland, bro. Can you do something for us? One of us is going through. My God, it has to be us. But here we are. We're here. We're here. We're here. Calm heads. Calm heads. I may be a bit emotional right now. I may be. I may be a little emotional. I mean, can't really keep a poker face, can I? But we have to be very professional as well. Keep calm heads, you know? We may feel aggrieved and everything, but we still have to keep calm heads because they're still a good team. And look at him. Yeah, already directing traffic, bro. Calm down, mate! Just out here acting like he knows what he's doing. Maybe he does. But yeah, we're not about that, fam. Yeah, everybody's an enemy today. Everybody gets it today. Oh, Frankie, turn. Yeah, send him to the shops. Frankie de Jong. Big game for him. in that midfield, but plays it to Pedri and collects it again. Frenkie de Jong continuing this attack, but ball breaks to Gavi, and Gavi is on the ball, cuts inside, but does not take the shot quick enough, as Bernardo Silva is the man there defending, which is strange. I mean, I am saying that we want to attack this game, but let's also not forget that it's still only 1-1, right? And it's not like we really have to risk anything. So, again, it's about that balance of attacking and keeping pressure on City, but also staying solid defensively, because you can see how many players we have committed forward here. We are in the box in this Frenkie de Jong with a shot, testing Edison. Good start to the game. 10 minutes in. Shot on target. We have a corner. It will be taken by Frenkie de Jong. Going to be an in-swinging right-footed cross. I don't know what happened to the lights, boys. The lights suddenly went out, or is it just me? Anyway, Edison catches there, and he goes long. Cancelo wins the header. Here's Koundé, and Koundé, very bad tackle there from Haaland. He's off! He's actually off! Oh, some justice, boys! Oh, we may have also passed a few brown envelopes around. Oh, baby, two can play at this game. Yeah, El Frodico. We're here, baby. We're here. Haaland is off. City are down to 10 men. May happen. We may actually do this! Oh, should have done better there, should have done better. I know, Gavi, heading is not really your strength, my friend, but come on, mate. Give me a bit more. And here's Gavi again. This time loses it to Ruben Dias. Back to Edison. City are on the ropes! City are looking dizzy! To go in for the kill. Still early, but we have to kill them off as soon as possible. Don't let them get back into it. They clearly aren't okay, bro. They clearly aren't okay. We really need to get a goal and get an advantage with the pressure we have on them. Frenkie de Jong is unbelievable. Another pass in there to Pedri, and Pedri, come on, bro. That's just awful, mate. Keep directing traffic. What's he even saying? Is he explaining to him how we're about to score this amazing goal? Or maybe he is, but we're coming for that goal, baby. Yeah, we're 5 minutes away from halftime. And it would be great if we got a goal before the half, because this is now the third quarter of the tie, right? If we break down the two games almost as one. And we have been the better team for 3 periods of 45 minutes. But here's Phil Foden! A big save there. Okay, that just came out of nothing. And City now, De Bruyne to Foden! City score. Okay, well, what I just said like a minute ago, chuck that out the window about being better. Well, we have been better, but once again, City attack once, just once, and they score. This is the thing, boys, this is the thing. If we're on top and we don't take our chances, we're going to pay for it. I'm not panicking yet because we've shown that we can create chances. Fair enough. Looks like we're going in here at halftime trailing, but we have 45 minutes against 10 men to get an equalizer and potentially a winner. You know, in this half alone, we've created enough to at least have one, right? Potentially even two, but hasn't been so. Fine. Second half. Oh, hold on. Yeah, before we even get to the second half, perhaps something here. It's Balde. Balde crossed and blocked by Ruben Dias. The defense has been solid. Only a minute added on and the minute is done and it's halftime. Okay, fine. Yeah, still trying to be positive. 45 minutes left. I'm slightly thinking of bringing on João Felix for even more control and sustain their attacks and really push City back. But then again, I don't really think taking off Robert Lewandowski in the Champions League semi-final second leg is the best move. But he really has to get involved soon here, or else we may have to turn to João Felix on the bench to make something happen. But here is João Cancelo. Ball breaks to Lewandowski. Good ball there towards Rafinha. Rafinha, here's his chance to do something. Chance gone. Pedri, well done. Good tracking back. Wins the ball back. Here's Romeu. Oh, one-touch play there. Gavi tried to find Balde. It got intercepted, bro. The City defense has really been outstanding today. And tactically, we may have to change something up. in order to be a bit more threatening. But you can see here, even putting in that cross, there's nobody in the middle because they don't have a striker. So in terms of conceding, I'm not that worried. What's that? That must be handball. I'm not really worried about conceding. Although we conceded while they were still down to 10 men, but yeah, we're going to change things up. We're really going to go for it now. We are going to make a very big call here by taking off Robert Lewandowski. Risky, but Joao, we believe in you. Don't let us down. Yeah, going for the false 9. And City are having a bit too much of the ball for my liking. So that's why we're going to make this tactical change to control the game better, to have more of the ball. And with that, we'd like to think that we have the players on the field that are creative enough to create more chances. And hopefully one of them just take one at least. You know, to make it 2-2. Because the longer this stays and us losing, the more we are likely to panic. And that's not needed. It's Romeu. Oh, good play from Romeu. He gets away from 2 men there. And plays the pass to Pedri. Pedri finds Frankie de Jong in space. Frankie de Jong, however, does not find anybody to get the ball forward. Here's De Bruyne. To Stones. I just realized then that John Stones was actually playing right back the whole time. It kind of makes sense why they've been so solid defensively. These men are basically playing. Oh! Warning, warning, warning! Wake up! These men are basically playing with 4 centre backs at the back, bro. It's the Ash. To Grealish now. Grealish is a nightmare to get the ball off. Look at him. Look at him! So annoying, bro. Stones and Stones back to Grealish. And boys, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. We're heading into the final 17 minutes, boys. And this second half has really flown by. And we have just been watching it pass us by because I cannot think of any meaningful chance we've created in this half, bro. Joao, we need more, mate. It's Cancelo. Pedri. Look at how many players City have back there, man. And here's Felix. Tackled by Ruben Dias, but we still have the ball. Cancelo to Felix. Felix could turn. Finds Rafinha. Rafinha in the box. Back to Joao. Felix shot wide. Time is ticking. Final 13 minutes. Something has to change. Ilgay Gundogan, yeah, against Manchester City. Yeah, is it written in the stars? Can you do something for us? De Jong was brilliant in the first half, has really fallen off in the second half. We need something, and we need something now. It's Balde. Balde to Gavi. Oh my goodness, boys! The passing is poor. Oh, look at us at the back now. We are committing so many players forward. We're trying to be aggressive in winning the ball back, that we're leaving spaces. I guess that's the risk we have to take, because now we're in the final 3 minutes. Joao Felix is tackled by Ruben Dias again. Come on, win that. Well done, Rafinha to Gundogan. Gundogan, ball to Joao Felix. Flag stays down. This is the chance. No. One minute left. This is it. Has to be now. Gavi. Has to be now. It won't be. It's full time. As the commentator says, Manchester City are going to the final. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola are in their second Champions League final in a row. They'll be looking to defend their crown. And we're knocked out at the Etihad Stadium. After a brilliant first half display, we were lackluster in that second half. We never took control of the game.
We just wanted to ask you a couple
We never
of
really
questions.
took the initiative and attacked them like we should. But most importantly, we didn't have the quality even if we tried to. The amount of times we lost the ball in the midfield, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, even Gavi, who is literally on the field to do the opposite. We were disappointing in that second half, and it's even more disappointing for us to lose to Manchester City down to 10 men, with them not having their biggest goal threat. Erling Haaland was off in the first half, early in the first half. And fair enough, their defense was immense. Their defense was crazy today, bro. But you'd like to think at most it should be 0-0 because they don't have their main goal scorer. Very disappointing for us to concede that goal like that. And it means we're knocked out of the Champions League, boys. And this is a big opportunity missed. A big opportunity. Maybe Barcelona weren't thinking they could make it this far. And although the board demanded us to win it, let's be realistic, boys. Were we ever really going to win it? Maybe not. But this is a big chance missed, as Bayern Munich also beat RB Leipzig to make it into the final. So it is Bayern Munich and Manchester City in the Champions League final. That's a blockbuster game. But we have to turn our focus to the league. And the state of affairs in the league is not looking good. Atleti win again. They beat Celta Vigo 3-2. They extend the gap at the top to 8 points. We face a Real Sociedad, a tough team in Real Sociedad. And if we don't beat them, the league is well and truly done, gone, dusted, and with Simeone. This is their team, and this is our team. Balde, Araujo, Koundé, Cancelo, Guido, De Jong, Gundogan, Gavi, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. We're at home. It is Real Sociedad. And it is Real Sociedad on the attack. In the box, Mikel Merino, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Let's keep the spirits up. Let's at least try. You know, let's try. We have to do our job here and pray and hope that Atleti lose their final 2 games of the season. I don't know who they're against, and I don't even want to check because I don't want to discourage myself. How likely is it that Atleti lose their final 2 games in a row? Very unlikely, but we have to do our part here. Here's Gavi not finishing. Before we even think of Atleti, we have to do our part and be like, listen, at least we did our job. And they did theirs if they so happen to win it, but at the moment it's goalless. But here's Gundogan with a good turn and finding Robert Lewandowski! He did well to get the ball out of his feet there to change up his body positioning, but the finish just wasn't meant to be. Gavi to Gundogan. Oh, Gundogan with the footwork. Gundogan maybe proving why he should have started that Champions League game. We still are looking for the opener, though. It is Gundogan on this quarter. Whipped in and through everybody. Nobody getting ahead of it. It is Guido collecting, and it is Gavi with the shot. It is blocked, and we still look for the opening goal. Ilkay Gundogan again, and De Jong tackled, and Lewandowski saved, and Gavi blocked. Half time. Our season is falling apart in front of our eyes. We need a goal, boys. We need a goal. Chances galore, but no breakthrough. Here's Gundogan. Been our best player today. Mao. Good pass there to Lewandowski. My goodness, Levy, bro. Really? Even a cheeky touch to control the football? Is that too much to ask? Lewandowski's been awful today, man. And in the beginning, I thought he'd prove me wrong and come on here and score a brace and be like, why did you take me off in the semi? But, fam, you're proving me right now. You're not doing anything. Balde. To Lewandowski. Look at that. Yeah, this guy may actually be finished, boys. We spoke about this like a few episodes ago, whether This guy's finished, whether we should be moving on from him. Oh my goodness, that's a very bad tackle, but it is outside the box. It's going to be a card in it. It's going to be a card. It's going to be a yellow card. Yeah, Kunde kind of had to do it, fam, because Take Kubo was through, and yeah, that was going to be very, very ugly. Levy is off. Levy is off. Yeah, just off. Okay? Just no. Felix is on. Lamine Yamal will also come off. We will bring on Rafinha, and might as well bring on Ferran Torres. Give him a chance as well over Gavi. The front three have been awful. The front three have changed. Can we get a goal? Free kick. Laid off. Win that. Well done, Guido. Guido today has had a good game. He's had a good game, to be fair. Oh, good footwork there as well to get out of a very tight situation. Here it is, Alejandro Balde. Balde, not much support, and thus loses the ball. Pressing. Oh, pressing, effective. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Do you need a bigger chance? Like, do you need a bigger chance? Do you actually need a clearer chance of scoring? Foul there. Yeah, heading into the final 20 minutes here. What more can we do? What more can we do? Here's Joao Felix, potentially looking to do a bit more. Joao Felix, after missing that big chance, now sets one up for Ferran Torres! Fair play! Fair play! I've been very critical of this guy, bro, because he hasn't really been involved this season. We've given him chances, he has barely delivered, but he has today. Lewandowski off, Ferran and Joao on. Is this the future for Barcelona? It could be. It could be. We're in the 90th minute. And, oh, Joao skipping past tackles, bro. Very good play there, and finds Rafinha. Looks like we are going to pick up the 3 points here, boys, but can we get a second goal? No, we won't be able to because that pass is intercepted. We're just about getting results right now. The 1-0 win against Real Sociedad is definitely enough because we just need the 3 points. And the ball is back in Atleti's court. And we hope that whoever they face, beat them. But no matter what Atleti do, we have to beat the team that we're facing next because we're not convincing, especially in front of goal. Which of course makes getting 3 points a bit difficult, doesn't it? But the next game is against Almeria. We're going to sim this game. It is the 35th match day in La Liga EA Sports. And it is going to be a 2-0 victory for Barcelona with Lewandowski getting the opener and Rafinha getting the second. There are now 2 games left in the season. Atleti are still top. They just beat Getafe 3-0. All they need now is 1 win. They may only need 1 point. Yeah, they only need 1 point actually, because the max we can get is 90. If they get 90, they would win the league on head-to-head over us. They're facing Osasuna. We're facing Rayo Vallecano. This is the Rayo Vallecano team we face. They are in 16th place. The last 5 games are a draw, a loss, a win, a loss, a draw. Typical mid-table form from a team like this. We have to win, but us winning may still not be enough. We need Atleti to lose to Osasuna to take it to the final day. This is the team we're playing. We're actually gonna just let the boys take care of business, hopefully, and watch them from the sidelines. Because, I don't know, dude. A part of me is like, I've done my part, you know? Like, I've done my part, but then, again, I don't know, dude. Because if we win our final 2 games, we can get 90 points, right? And getting 90 points and still not winning the league just means the other team are brilliant, right? 90 points, bro, is insane. And we're on 86 now. If we win here against Rayo Vallecano, of course we go to 87. But for us to do that, we may need to get the ball forward. The boys are just kind of having fun. I'm not to explain this, but there we go. Here is Joao Felix picking up the ball very deep. What's he gonna do, Joao? They'll find Balde. Balde will break into the box, and Alejandro Balde will try to cut back by forcing the keeper there. Araujo. Cancelo. Still early in this first half. Back to Guido Rodriguez. Guido goes long, headed on by Rafinha, brought down by Pedri. Pedri plays it into that space for Frankie de Jong, and Frankie de Jong may be in here. Nobody really getting close to him, and Frankie de Jong puts it in the bottom corner. And the boys are taking care of business. Is it too little, too late? That's not in our control. But we are controlling what we can very well here. And that's a very good controlled finish by Frankie de Jong. Outside of the foot, Trivella, bottom corner, we lead. We double our lead through Rafinha. Now on the interactive match sim. And make it 2-0 just before halftime. Now into the second half here. It's pretty cool how you can just transition between all of these stuff. I can transition between the tactical view to the in-game play to the match sim to all the different angles. It's pretty sick, to be fair. And it's De Jong. Not sure what's going on here, boys. I don't know why the score says 1-0. I'm not sure. I don't know why, bro, because De Jong and Rafinha scored. I just realized now. Anyway, we'll push on here. And it's so cool to see that the team are actually playing in the way that we set them up to play as well. Like they are playing our style of football, I would have thought that if we just let the team play, they'd potentially play in a different way, or they'd potentially just do their own thing, just adjust to the game. But we are seeing that tiki-taka football, even when we're not in control, and it's pretty sick to see. We have a free... Oh, the score's back 2-0! Hey, look at them, they updated it. And they should update it again because it's 3-0 as Rafinha scores a free kick. Brilliant goal from Rafinha. And just over the wall and down again. It just did enough. Goalkeeper has no chance. It's 3-0 for us here. It's going to be 3 points for us here. But can Osasuna do us a favor? There is the final score. And we made it look easy. But Atleti drew with Osasuna. Takes them to 90 points. Even if they lose their final game and we win. And we both go to 90. They both drew and beat us this season. We didn't beat them, so they would still win the league on head-to-head. Atletico de Madrid will be the champions of Spain. And this final game against Sevilla, although it's a big game away in Seville, it's pretty insignificant now. So we're just going to go with the highlights. That's their team. They're in 7th place. And it's quite tight there at the European spot. So maybe they'll get 7th, maybe 6th, maybe no Europe at all. But we are 100% guaranteed to finish in 2nd place. We'll just go through the highlights with this team. And all we can do now is ponder about what could have been the season. Because just a few games ago, we're in the Champions League semi-final. We're just a point behind Atleti in the league. We've won 2 cups. And it's like, this season could be crazy. It could be absolutely unbelievable. A genuine possibility for us to win everything. But here we are. Just mere, 3-4 games later, we're out of the Champions League. We haven't won the league. And it's looking like a very disappointing season. And will be interesting to see how the board react to this, because I have not done any objectives, maybe one. I think I've only done like 1 or 2 objectives, boys, and almost all of them were critical, so if they're very harsh on us, we could be in trouble here. But surely, seeing how this season played out, you'd have belief, right? You'd have hope. You'd think that, hey, there's something here. But we'll see how they react. And if we do stay on here at Barcelona next season and we don't get sacked, what do we do with Joao Felix and Joao Cancelo? They've been good for us, especially towards, well, Joao Cancelo, to be fair, has been good for us throughout the season. But Joao Felix specifically, in the second half of the season, really stepped it up. He had like a good start, but then he had a period probably between November and January where he was very quiet. But really, towards the end of the season here, he's been brilliant. And so has Guido Rodriguez towards the final few games of the season. He's really improved. But it really has taken him a while to gel into the team. But I specifically ask about Joao Cancelo and Joao Felix because they're both on loan. So at the end of the season, they'll be returning to Manchester City and Atleti, respectively. But what do we do? Because again, the rules here are we can't buy players with cash. So if we were to get any of them in, it would either be on loan, they're not free agents, or on a swap. So who do we swap for them? I don't know, bro. I can't lie. Lewandowski may be leaving. He may be leaving. He still has some value. And of course, he's still a deadly finisher and still our top goal scorer. But he has fallen off in the last 10 games or so. He really has fallen off. But that then opens a conversation of us potentially swapping Joao Felix for Robert Lewandowski. And I'm like, fam, these men just won the Liga. We're really about to give them Robert Lewandowski. That's crazy, fam. You know what I mean? But we also have a few players out on loan that we may potentially use in swap deals if that is the situation. But this final game ends in a win, and we will finish on 90 points. But it still won't be enough as Atleti actually draw their final game of the season. So they dropped points in their final 2 games. 2 draws, but we needed them to be 2 losses. So in a way, it still could have been possible, but they have done enough. They win the league on 91 points. We finished on 90. Real Madrid in 3rd place on 79. A very, very poor season for them. No trophies, finished in 3rd, not even in a title race. Awful stuff over there. And there's Bilbao in 4th. They had a brilliant start to the season, and in the end, they finished in the Champions League place. So a good season for them. Villarreal on equal points as them, but they finished in 5th. Osasuna as well had a good season in 6th. Sociedad in 7th. And Sevilla finished 8th, showing that us beating them means they are now out of Europe. Getafe in 9th, Cadiz in 10th, 11th is Betis, disappointing from them. Valencia in 12th, we have Celta in 13th, Mallorca, Girona, Vallecano, Las Palmas, and the 3 relegated sides are Granada, Alaves, and Almeria. There's the La Liga season, boys. We'll be back with a season roundup. We will go through all the stats. We will plan for next season, where we'll also check the objectives on how we did, what our manager rating is in the next episode. So let me know your thoughts about the season. How have we done? I mean, in the end, it's very disappointing because you realize how we got knocked out of the Champions League with them having a red card and everything. It's us dropping the ball, and we also lose the league by 1 point. Heartbreaking stuff, but we also pick up 2 trophies. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comments. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I'll be Cookie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.